And we've returned. Hope you enjoyed those clips. We just we just had myself and Delicat going full sandhill crane. It was amazing. One of the funnier clips in our roster. We're still missing Papa Panda. There we go. All right, so we have switched over to the Korean server, the Asian server. We're going to be playing on Turbo Cruise. Now, this is a best of 3 final match of the lower bracket, unlike the other matches, which are best of 1. Right.
Since these are the main accounts now of our respective players, we can look at their
It's
match
Potato Pleb.
histories.
It's actually called Potato Pleb, not Nexus. Alright, let's see if our players are ready. Alright, there we go.
Wonderful. Should be good. I'm excited for this game.
Yeah.
Papa Panda played a very...
GPZ.
He plays a very, I guess, sort of 2-basey ZV, and Potato Pleb did the same, so it'll be cool to see how we go.
Yeah, and they're both playing on much better ping than the than we saw them in the previous series, Series A, Series I, Series A's.
I like Series I.
Series I, yeah. Series A, Series I, how do you say? What's the plural of series?
Series is.
That sounds stupid.
It
Series
does.
IA.
Series IA, okay.
Series IA.
That sounds so much more intelligent and less stupid.
Alright, everyone. Speaking of intelligent and less stupid, we are on Turbo Cruise 84 LE. We're in the northeast corner of the map. Representing Alpha X, it is a Red Terran Potato Pleb. And in the southwest corner of the map, our blue Zerg. It is one of the greatest names in StarCraft, Papa Panda. Did I say red?
You said red, yeah.
Look, I would say I'm colorblind, but I'm not. Not to this level. Maybe I'm stupid blind. Like it's not that my
very
eyes.
aggressive start.
It's not that my eyes don't see the wrong color. It's just my brain perceives the wrong color. All right. So Potato Pleb gonna scout with a worker scout. See the 6 Zerglings. We like to call them Link Team 6, of course. Going out across the map.
Excellent decision. He builds the CC in the main base. It's not worth it, especially since he scouted the gas as well. If he didn't scout the gas, he would have been okay to defend on the low ground with the Reaper. But since he saw the gas, he knows speed will eventually be on the way, and so he won't be able to defend the low ground indefinitely. So it's definitely the right call.
I like that Papa Panda split those 2 Zerglings to make sure that that pesky SCV Potato Pleb likes to use so much isn't in the 3rd base location. So now Papa Panda is free to expand there when they want to. Speed is about halfway done. Zerglings can't really get in here. They're going to be tucked in the corner there. Just to be annoying later on. Actually, Papa Panda goes for a different 3rd. I'm not sure which is better to expand on this map, because this both 3rds are pretty far away from the natural, but I think the one in the middle is a little closer. Oh, actually, Zerglings get into the main. Gonna delay
Wow. They do
the command
delay
center, and Potato Pleb doesn't realize it. so it's gonna be delayed for quite a bit. Ooh! Gonna kill another SCV there.
So that actually did pay off for Papa Panda. It delayed the natural, killed a couple of workers.
Potato Blade just realized it and finished that command center.
As for the third base here for Zerg, I think the third base that Papa Panda's taken is a better one to take. The one closer to the main base, you get annoying like first and third dropping that you can do just over the tiny little ledge there. Also, the low ground cliff there, you can siege up at the bottom there and just sort of walk your army around, and you can be really obnoxious by just abusing the cliff there.
Fair enough.
On the bottom one, at least if you move into the bottom third base to attack it, you open yourself up to be just surrounded and trapped in there from the high ground.
Yeah. And I guess also because from there you have to go up the ramp to get to the natural, so you have like a fallback position there as a Zerg against tanks and such. All right, Papa Panda going to try and sneak in again with some Zerglings, getting a Roach Warren at home. Potato Pleb getting an armory. So probably going to go with that Hellbat push again with Banshees. Catches these Hellions moving out, so that's a good view of the composition. Now Papa Panda is getting the Roach Warren. She's gonna might be much more helpful against the Hellbats than the Zerglings.
Third CC is going to go down in the wall for the Terran player. That's not going to be a full wall off. I hope not. No, never mind. Potato Pleb realized it. He's such a better player than me. I would have placed a CC in the wall there.
Speaking of the high ground there, Potato Pleb is situated between the natural and the third base of Papa Panda. And the Hellbats are waddling in.
Banshee's here.
Oh, they're gonna catch the Queens. Nice body block there. They're out of energy, so no transfuses on them, and they're gonna waddle into the main base as well. Backed up by that Banshee, gonna help getting rid of these roaches. More drones are being barbecued.
Oh, Hellbat!
Let's get to them. It's a slow chase of Hellbats waddling towards the workers. Maybe they should switch to Hellions at this point, right? Question mark.
There's definitely a point where you can do it.
So just to get the once the drones are being transferred in a line, it really catch a nice. Anyway, still killing a lot of them. 10 workers dead. And the Banshee is still around to do more damage. Getting more and more roaches.
It's been picking off of the roaches, which has been pretty nice. Just at anything that's come through.
Oh, it did have cloak. It was just out of energy. But look at the production tab now. Potato Pleb just making everything, while Papa Panda is just stuck remaking drones.
Potato Pleb's third base has been cancelled. There was a Ling run by. Not cancelled, sorry, but the worker was killed on it. So it's been building for a long time. I guess
that's a really good catch. Still, Potato Pleb up in workers. He's going to get that third base pretty safely with what he has at home. A lair being made for Papa Panda. He's going to help finally get some detection to get rid of these damn Banshees all the time.
The whole position on the Banshee is perfect as well.
Yeah, this hatchery might go down. It's not.
Oh, he moved in spore range. Oh,
Papa Panda is moving the spore. Okay. The Queens, they don't have enough energy. Okay, there's the transfuse. Oh, okay. Oh.
That was close.
Yeah, it could have been. Anyway, Potato Pleb saves the Banshee for later. There's 7 kills now. Gonna be, I think, mostly used as a scout here, just to see when the Zerg is moving out. Spire being made. Are we finally going to see more than one Mutalisk today?
I don't know if we'll have time. Potato Pleb's army moving out at the moment is absolutely huge. It is upgrades are going to time together. It is tanks. And what does Papa Panda have at the moment? He's 5 root. If he ends up making mutas, he's going to just die.
Papa Panda barely has any gas, so he can't even make a lot of roaches right now.
And he's supply blocked as well. This is actually the worst. He's going to get the hatchery and be completely supply blocked.
Yeah. Nice on siege there by the tanks. Almost shot the Marines. Oh, Papa Panda is going for a double expand, and one of these is a bit of a ninja base at the moment. I don't know if that's going to... I mean, Potato Pleb has been known to kill a base and then back off and give the Zerg time. And if Papa Panda gets a bit lucky, he can actually make use of that hatchery and be in a much better position than Potato Pleb assumes. But it doesn't look like Potato Pleb is going to be resting and keeping back. I'm going to try and siege here next to the slow fields. Steam through them. Going to start a step on top of the Ravagers, kill them, kill the Observer as well. Maybe get these upgrades as well, and the Roach Warren. Oh, it's gonna kill the Roach Warren. And I think might deny these upgrades, gonna deny Carapace, gonna deny... Okay, melee completed.
Nearly complete.
I don't
Now
think
it's time
that's
for
gonna
the
be enough
stable.
either way. Yeah, they already killed too much for Papa Panda's forces.
Corrupt has been
19 drones, GG's gold. Potato Pleb would take the first game here in this best of 3. Alrighty then. Let's see what Papa Panda's choice of the next map is going to be. Reverse researching Cyril's games from today. Preparing for the final here. New Ripag is going to be our next map.
Papa Panda was in stream before, so he should have had... Oh, well, he definitely should have known the Hellbat push was something Potato Pleb's done in all his games so far. I was a bit surprised he was so caught out by it.
Yeah. I'm guessing he thought it was in a... I mean, he did see it coming. He saw the Hellions coming. Maybe just didn't assume the Hellbat transition there. Thought it was just going to be Hellions, which
Possibly.
is usually easier to deal with Queens. You know, Queens usually just push that away. We're waiting for you, Lumiya.
I should probably click the link, hey? Probably a good thing to do.
Let's see if everyone's ready. Alright, let's get to it. Oh. Beep boop 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 beep 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 beep
Boop, beep, boop, beep.
beep 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 boop 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 boop. Good thing that I also call my units wrong, but also colors. Consistency, value. Yes! That's gold thing casting for you. And now I have to remember who won the previous game. Yeah, just
It was the guy who started with P.
yeah. It's exactly my problem. My problem. Alright, everyone.
Potato Pleb wanting to close this one out early too. Sorry, intro.
Ooh. Welcome everyone to New Republic. Not your whiskey. Nancy L.E. Shout out to Chocolate. We're in the northeast corner of the map and also in the central western corner of the map. It is our Green Terran. Representing Alpha X. Give it up for Potato Pleb. But in the east side of the map, it is our blue Zerg. Give it up for Papa Panda. This is Proxy Panda.
And
Oh,
Proxy Pleb.
yeah. This is gonna be fun. And this is a pretty strong proxy with the 3 racks. Could be very dicey for Potato Pleb. That's one of the things that cost him the upper bracket final or the semi-final. All right, it's gonna be.
I'll be very curious to see, I'll be very curious to see if he has enough to. Firstly, if he can identify what strange build is going on here, but also to. Well,
he
now
noticed.
he knows.
He noticed. Yeah. Sees the timing of this. Wait a minute. You have another hatchery. It's on my side of the map. Is he going to send any units at home? Or he's at least going to wall here. You gotta plug that wall. Would you prefer to use a bunker there or another supply depot?
Probably a bunker.
So
Because then at least if a marine gets home. Yeah.
Alright. The bunkers do get set up here in Papa Panda's natural. Okay, the wall just about goes up, but it's pretty low on health. Remember, you can't repair the buildings as they are being made. You have to be finished. Ooh, there's a cancel on the natural. For the swarm force here. Okay.
Oh, he's got to start repairing straight away.
Repair! Oh! That was so close. That was so close. Wow. All right. But Papa Panda getting spines at home to defend that. Not managing to really break Potato Pleb through this wall.
Yeah,
Potato Pleb taps out. Yeah. Oh boy. Papa Panda evening up the score. Which is cheese versus cheese. So much cheese.
Delicious.
Yep.
I could really go for a cheese CranKy right now.
It's a cheese platter, if you will. It's like a bit of every cheese going on. Alright, Acropolis. This is Potato Pleb's choice for the next map. And now we're seeing our games are being played in Asian server, I guess.
Yeah. I always find playing on Korea is generally a much cheesier experience than playing in good, wholesome America.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see if everyone's ready. Everyone's ready. Well, let's get to it. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Boop. Boop. Boop. Boop.
By the way, I just checked. It's actually 34 degrees outside.
Ugh. It's gross.
Yep. I prefer that to winter, though. I'm not a winter person.
At least in winter you can put on jumpers and jackets and whatnot.
I hate putting on jumpers and jackets and whatnot.
Fair enough. Yeah, you can't really just strip off layers of flesh in summer though. Well, I mean, I guess you can.
Just have a nice cold drink, sit in the shade, feel the breeze. So nice, so much nicer. Your joints don't hurt. I mean, my shoulder does technically hurt now, but that doesn't have anything to do with the weather. It has everything to do with just me being weird. And also, if it was winter, it would probably hurt more. Anyway, we are on top of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is. I was born there, you know. Where they just built the damn thing. I'm that old. In the northwest corner of the map. Representing Alpha X, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 final match of the lower bracket. Give it up for our Green Terran, Potato Pleb. And in the southeast corner of the map, also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 3 final match of the lower bracket of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 67. Give it up for our Blue Zerg, Papa Panda.
Going for the sickest mind games here. Papa
Yeah.
Panda putting his natural hatchery at his... Even his build was slightly strange as well. He went for an Overlord first, and 2 drones.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a late pool as well. Maybe that's just to pretend that there's a hatchery on the other side of the map.
I believe
to
so.
sell the story here. Now, Potato Lab is going to check the third, right?
Ooh.
That is not a meticulous turn, that is. Potato Lab making assumptions over what Papa Panda is doing.
Got a bunker going up at home. There's a Reaper that's going to go scout all the nearby proxy spots.
Yeah, but Papa Panda is just playing really greedy.
This is a terrific mind game. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here comes the Queens. Only a couple of Zerglings just to scout around. Yeah. Definite mind game going on here. This is like tofu cheese. It looks like cheese. Kind of, pretends to be cheese, but it's not cheese.
And regardless of how fake cheese it is, it's Potato Pleb thinks it's real. He's going to be awfully disappointed. Takes a bite down on or whatever this is and realizes it's not cheese.
Mm-hmm. Reaper does manage to go out as well, which is nice. But its usefulness on this side of the map, it's usually annoying the Zerg and delaying a third base and such, but that's it. There's already a third base. They're all up. Papa Panda is just running up. Yeah, I had a red connection on Discord. Now it's green again. I hope you can hear me nice and smooth.
I guess it is next patch where the blockers, or the line of sight blocker, doesn't interrupt because the Overlord was still able to hide in the building over there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so the patch isn't live.
Right. I thought this was the patch where they fixed it. Maybe it's in because we're in Korea. They didn't fix it in Korea.
Oh, it's possible. They do patches in different regions.
Yeah. Oh, maybe they delayed it because GSL versus the world and they didn't want it patched while the tournament was going or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Potato Pleb's still not. He's still keeping up in workers pretty well, and he's salvaged a bunker. He's just going to play from.
Yeah, I mean, the mind game kind of made him over too much to that either. And the Scout with the Reaper showed him that, so he just went, you know what, I'll just macro up. But now we can start to see the difference because Papa Panda is racing ahead in workers. He's going to get a 4th hatchery at 5 minutes into the game. Before pretty much anything died. I mean, he lost an Overlord and a drone. He's already going up to 4th base. I love it when 2 tanks just kill a Zergling in one hit.
Just immediately stops existing.
It's always funny. Alright. Banshee goes out. Did he get... Yeah, he does get Cloak. Second Banshee on the way. Actually, no, the Banshee is going back. Wait, what? No, I got confused. I got confused with the directions there for a second.
This is a really nice push from Potato Pleb. It's 2 base all in, so it's as dedicated as it gets. But I
this
think
is a circuit that's got a lot of resources to play with, though. That's a supply block now, but already making 8 Porsches.
that even if he loses this base, he's got so many Lings inside the Terran base.
Oh yeah, this is getting into the natural. Not going to get into the main, but there's a lot of juicy SCVs to kill around here. I got a lot to defend. 12 SCVs go down, 13, 14, 18. Potato Pleb is all in now. He has to do it. He's going back. What?
Ah, no.
Oh. Maybe he's counting on. Maybe he's counting on being really defensive and bunkering up with the tanks, turtling up and remaking the SCVs, going back into the game that way.
Maybe he'll just sit on 2 bases forever.
No, what is getting steams, getting +1 weapons. He's killing his own depots for some reason.
The depot actually had graffiti on it, and he just needs to clean it off with bullets.
Yeah,
it was anti-Terran propaganda. It was just unacceptable.
Yeah, you can't let those Zerglings express themselves all over your wall.
Oh god,
it's disgusting. Papa Panda does have this force of Zerglings here in the west side. No, actually, they moved out. Does it the Terran? No, the Terran is moving out again. I really don't like this from Potato Pleb. He's losing precious time just going back and forth on the map when. I mean,
he's brought a couple of workers along with it too, which is.
I mean,
I presume a bit of an accident. You can't just bump.
He had all these tanks here before. He could have done this. Whatever damage he does now, he could have done more if he just stayed here after the first attack. And now he gets all these tanks get piled. There's a pickup, but one of the medivacs dies here.
It's going to be very uphill from now on for poor Potato Pleb.
I think Potato Pleb killed one of his own medivacs.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Because it's not showing up in the lost units tab. That's only happens when the unit is killed by your own hands. That means these Marines weren't even shooting on the enemy. Probably with a misclick they shot the medivac.
The Marines just then were focusing on the rocks instead of defending their base as well.
And now Papa Panda is going up the ramp, piling up those depots in the Zerglings and the Ravagers. There's a lot of Zerg right here, but there's still a lot of Marines. Still pretty good units. They get to the Ravagers and they kill them. So the army supply is going down on Papa Panda's side as well. But Potato Pleb barely has any income. 19 SCVs dead. The natural gets floated away.
I feel now's not the time for Papa Panda to go for a Spire. He needs to defend now with all the damage he's done.
Yeah, well, he's marching across the map with a lot of Zerglings. +1 and Carapace and +1 melee is about to finish. It's just going to overwhelm whatever Potato Pleb has here. The tank isn't sieged. That was siege on the high ground. This would have been holdable, but right now it's just doing a lot of damage, keeping these units here. Potato Pleb in the meantime is trying to push into Papa Panda's third base. There's a lot to defend here as well. There's a Spine, there's a Queen, there's a lot of Zerglings. A lot of this bio dies. And Potato Pleb just hasn't done any real damage to the Zerg so far. At least not since the early game. Remember, this is Potato Pleb's natural base. 8 more SCVs dead. We're now at 58 workers to 18. And here come the Mutalisks. We finally see the Mutalisks. 11 of them.
This is going to feel so bad for Potato Pleb when the Mutas fight.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of Marines here, so...
Actually, if he brings all his workers with him, he doesn't have to worry about losing workers to Mutas.
Yeah, I guess so. Ooh, the bandings are about to be finished, though! they don't waste all of themselves on the SCVs. But now they're off creep. Oof. There we go.
GG.
Papa Panda. It's going to be the winner of the lower bracket final. And will go up against Reverse in the final match. We have a ZVZ finals. Let's see. When was the last time we had a ZVZ final? In an SDO. Wait. Yeah. It was, I believe. Let's see. Oh boy, we are way back now. I think it. Wait, what? Daniel versus Ravar.
Wow. How long ago was that?
That was in April 2018. That was SDO 22.
Wow.
I think, unless my eyes deceive me and I missed one along the way, I was trying to do my best.
Over a year ago.
Wow. That's the last time we had a ZVZ final. Wait, so Reverse is from Japan, right? So we should probably stay on... Are we staying? Are we going to NA?
I don't know.
Are we going to play on... Oh, we may play on SG. Alright, so let's have Kuro check it out on the
Sounds good.
On the NA server. I suppose Singapore is kind of like a middle ground, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
So Reverse is saying the patch isn't supposed to hit until August 20th or 20th of August.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's next week. Yeah, I'm guessing they just waited until GSL finished. GSL versus the world. Blizzard won't let Kuro into NA. You're banned. You have been deemed a menace to the North American way of life. Are we all going to end up meeting on EU?
Just so we can find out where we're going.
Okay, Kuro is in. Okay. Now remember, the final match is going to be a best of 5 with a 1-point advantage to Reverse as the winner of the upper bracket. So they're going to be starting the match with a 1-0 at advantage.
After how solid Reverse was in his matches against Starduck and Potato Play, I have to wonder if Papa Panda is going to be able to take him down.
Well, seeing as we haven't seen their ZVZ yet, I don't even think we saw Papa Panda's ZVZ at any point. Maybe in last... Wait a minute. They did both play in last SDO. I don't know if they met or if... No, they didn't meet. They were in opposite sides of the bracket. It was full of Protoss. Oh, I forgot to mention that Papa Panda is the currently reigning champion.
Oh.
I'm
so he could
sorry.
become a two-time.
My apologies. I'm an idiot. This is definitely something I should be aware of, and I keep forgetting to actually check the brackets. This is bad caster preparation. Don't learn from me. Don't learn. This is not the Gold League way. I've lost the Gold League way. I am now a Silver League way. I'm a Silver.
You only do co-op.
Yeah, so
have you played much co-op?
A bit. Played the Artanis thing and the Raynor. I leveled Raynor and I leveled Artanis. I like to play
Okay.
Artanis just because like I don't have to make a lot of pylons. Like you make a couple of pylons just for the warping area and the power. You don't because you start with 200 supply, which is so good.
Very nice.
And also you can warp in all the you can warp in like tempests and immortals. If you have ever had the satisfaction of warping in 8 immortals or 6 immortals in one fell swoop.
That honestly sounds disgusting.
It sounds cathartic. It's
But
everything
it's
you
not
dream
something I want
about.
to ever see, ever.
Power in your hands. It's yeah, also you have that thing where you can set up an area where you can just warp in there. So you don't have that problem where like, I need to go and find a pylon where I can warp in. And you're like, nah, I want to warp in here. It's very nice. Playing Artanis is like how you want to play Protoss.
Yeah, that's fair.
And warping in Colossus. No, does he have Colossus? No, I don't think he has Colossus. No, Colossus is the other guy.
I can just imagine in
Protoss
multiplayer,
Master Swan.
just like sending a warp prism into into a Zerg's base, force fielding the ramp and warping in 5 Colossus.
Yeah, here's the thing: you don't need the warp prism for that. That's the better
of course.
thing. You have that circle thing. You can just, I want to warp in here.
Right, well, yeah,
So
that
I
sounds
just
much more balanced.
like you work with your main army, and then you fight like the big, like whatever enemy you have, and then you put that circle thing behind them and warp in a whole bunch of charge lots with the whirlwind thing, so they have like area effect, and they just swoop in from behind the enemy and just kill it. It's again, it's how Protoss wants to play the game. So great. And also Raynor, it's like you make a lot of bio units and steam them as much as you want, and it doesn't do any damage to them. It actually heals them. It's amazing.
Oh, it's so good. So cathartic to just stim your Marine army forward and then just focus on splitting, and that's just all you have to do, and you just beat everything.
And every now and again, you just summon a gigantic battle cruiser. It just shoots everything. You know, how Terran wants to play the fucking game. All right, do we have an answer as to whether it's
Yes, it's on Singapore.
Okay.
So we're waiting on you.
If only I was told about it.
If only you could read the chat. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't really. Oh, no, I think it was posted in Discord.
What? No. All I see is Kura talking about warping in Colossi.
Right.
The game is waiting a response from Blizzard Services. God. Alright.
Oh, I was in a different channel. Okay, never mind.
I have to relog the thing. Hold on. Coming. I should probably start the game. Set up the lobby. Let me done. Remember to switch the servers and use game mode.
Yeah,
Game
I'm
mode.
all over it.
Okay, I am here. Alright. So Cyberforce is going to be our first map. Remember, this is a best of 5. 1 point for Alright, let's see if our players are ready. Alright, both the players are ready. Let's get to it. Beep, bap, 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 bap. Oh, do you want to do intros? Usually in the finals, I let my co-caster get on with it with
sure.
whatever style you wish.
Oh, okay. I've got so much pressure on now, but yes, I'll do it.
I can help you with team
Okay.
names if you blank out. Don't worry.
Right. They're both going to be Zergs. Oh, God. Okay. Spawning in the top left from Winter SC Ladder Heroes, it is the yellow Zerg player, S Reverse. And then spawning in the bottom right, the blue Zerg player for, I believe it's Platinum Heroes, is it? The clan name?
Yeah.
Platinum Heroes, it is Papa Panda.
It's orange, by the way, not yellow. It's fine.
Sorry. My bad. My bad.
It's fine.
I apologize.
Look, I confused red with green, so you're
That's
not
right.
a proper league caster. You've never casted until you get confused with either a player's color or a player's location, where you got the corner of the map wrong.
Oh, Papa Panda with a sneaky move.
It's a cheeky evolution block. This is something you don't usually see. Now remember,
What even is this?
Reverse does have 1 point advantage over Papa Panda. So Papa Panda will have to reverse the score. Huh? Huh? Well,
Yeah,
we
that
can't have a
was-
reverse sweep, by the way. By reverse. We can have Papa
reverse
Panda
is already
could
too
reverse. Papa Panda could reverse sweep, but reverse can't reverse sweep because he already has a point.
My
I mean,
immersion
he's
is
got-
so ruined.
I mean, he's got a point.
Next thing you'll be telling me Papa Panda's father is not actually a panda.
No. I believe it's called Darth Vader or something. I don't know. I don't want to get into people's family business.
Papa Panda sure being as active with his drone on the other side of the map as
And
possible.
a spore caller.
I guess he wants to kill an overlord that pops out. That could be cute.
I think maybe he just wants to keep the drone safe. No. It...
Wow,
What the hell is going on here?
that'll teach him.
What's going on?
The scouting spore crawler. Is this Light's new strategy? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know. This is something new Michael would see and go, huh. Alright, Reverse is getting a baiting nest. Papa Panda skipping the baiting nest, getting a third base instead.
Papa Panda's got so little army supply considering he has 3 bases to defend. There are a couple of leagues on the way, but
Reverse is already on the other side of the map. Speed is about to finish for Reverse. Papa Panda will finish Speed a little earlier, but won't have any units to actually use it. Oh, it will have. It will have Zerglings popping out now. Should be able
Fine
to
for
save
this.
this hatchery.
yeah, this will work
Yeah.
out pretty well.
Yeah, Reverse is overextending here, maybe. We're gonna lose a few Zerglings for free here. A few, and I say a few, 8 Zerglings for free. Oof. Papa Panda only lost 3 Zerglings so far.
Ultimate meat grinder at the bottom there.
Yeah, but Reverse is getting a Roach Warren. Nobody making any Banelings so far. Which is a bit odd considering everyone has a lot of Zerglings. There you go, Papa Panda making a Baneling. A couple of them. Reverse is going to wait for Roaches. I don't think Papa Panda is going to give them the time.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Okay, reverse also getting defensive banelings here. Gotta be careful with those. No. Okay, that was a premature baning detonation. Jesus. Don't worry about that. We're not judgy. The bannings are waddling up, but there's not a lot to. Oh, good shot.
Ooh.
Papa Panda almost just destroyed all of reverse. Reverse's Zerglings. And now they're just trying to squeeze in through that hole there. Whew. I forgot how intense ZVCs can be.
I mean, surely Papa Panda doesn't need to attack now. He's got 3 bases.
Yeah, I'm guessing he just wants to put pressure on reverse. Wait, did we just lose Kuro? Alright, oh, reverse has lost all of his banelings to this. Zerglings to this one baneling. That was a very juicy connection. Papa Panda keeping streaming more Zerglings across the map, but now he's joining up. As I figured he did enough damage and delayed the other Zerg enough. Couple of drones
despite that,
here.
the supplies are practically even.
Oh, look at these. But reverse sees them and uses the roaches. These are not going to be doing damage. 13 more drones being made by Papa Panda. Just look at this. In a couple of larva cycles, he almost doubled his worker supply, and he's already on 3 bases, getting a lair. And the reverse doesn't really have the army to really do damage. It's gonna try and waddle across the map with these roaches, sloaches. It's not going to work.
Like it.
Um,
I presume he's going to wait for roach speed.
Justice Noobs, it is 1-0 because reverse won the upper bracket. Sorry, just answering the chat here. Go ahead.
Yes. I presume it'll be a roach speed attack when. Oh, I presume so, but it's not going to be
the layer just finished. Roach speed not starting.
Oh, he doesn't have the gas.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, that attack really delayed reverse's push out. And reverse just realized, wait a minute, I don't have speed, I won't have speed in time. Maybe, no. Just keeps going forward, maybe. Can't even turn into Ravagers, doesn't have the gas. This is, it's gonna be Sloaches.
I think he might just want Sloaches. Oh, he's gonna have. He's gonna be against +1 win. He's gonna be against +1 win soon.
Yeah, well, nice clump here. Gonna give a lot of not a lot of surface area for the Zerglings to get to the roaches. So the roaches at the front attacking, and this is a lot of Zerglings going to die on Papa Panda's side. And these roaches are still alive and doing damage. One-shotting Queens, finally going to take care of that hatchery that's been low in health for most of the game.
And only now do we have the +1 Lings finishing.
Yeah. Roach's speed is about to finish as well. Reverse is going to start to reinforce across the map. He's starting to do a tremendous amount of damage, and Papa Panda is going to find it very difficult to recover from this. Okay, now there's a lot of Zerglings. He's going to have to quickly clean up these forests before the reinforcements come in, and then clean out the reinforcements. Remember, these are +1 roaches. So, they may be sloaches. But
they're speedy boys now.
Yeah, they're not speedy roaches.
And despite his earlier misfortune, Reverse has really reversed his fortunes in this game.
Yeah. Go with the Spire here. Cancel on it. Both of them are pretty low on armor supply, but Papa Panda lost all of his worker advantage, and Reverse is going to be up 2-0, setting us up for the possible reverse sweep by Papa Panda. Nah. Now remember, Papa Panda is the current reigning SDO champion. Fighting for the second championship. In a row! Now, Reverse did make it to the semifinals of last week's SDO.
Oh, who'd he play against in that semis?
The Fetus. It's a Protoss player.
Ah.
Alright, so Kairos is the next map.
Now, using a trick that I learnt off someone who learnt off Nurtio. I'm going to drop a lobby link in there.
Yeah. Professional. Alright, you gotta switch the players though. No
Yeah,
TVZs today.
Okay.
Alright. See if our players are ready.
Kuro can have host.
Right, our players are ready. We can go. Boop, 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 boop. Now, Kuro is saying this is officially one of the weirdest ZVZ she's ever seen. I'm not sure about that. It's definitely the weirdest ZVZ we've seen in a while on SDO. Eh?
I imagine Blisk would have had some crazy ones.
Eh? My point exactly. Last time we saw ZVZs was in Blisk era.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a goof.
Actually, though, to be fair, how many times did Blisk go proxy evolution bay? Oh, evolution bay. Evolution, what is it? Chamber?
Chamber.
Evolution chamber.
Yeah.
Evo, yes, perfect. I was like, oh god, I couldn't remember what it was. Proxy Evo into proxy spore crawler. That's some pretty next level stuff.
Yeah, that was definitely odd, to say the least. Alright, but never mind about that. We are on Kairos Junction. LE. In the southeast corner of the map. Maybe being proxy hatched? No. It is our Orange Zerg currently up 2-0 on match point to win this final match of today's Sea Duckling Open, the number 67. Representing Winter Gaming Ladder Heroes, give it up for S-Rover. Reverse. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Platinum Heroes, our Blue Zerg has to reverse the reverse. Give it up for our current reigning SDO champion, Papa Panda. What happened?
Papa Panda tried to delay the hatchery, but he lost the hatch. He lost his drone doing.
Well, Papa Panda is getting a quick third.
2 hatch before pool. That is quick.
Yeah, super greedy.
I remember one of the first Heart of the Swarm games I watched was a friend showing me a game Jaedong played. It was Jaedong defending, I think it was a proxy hatch or a very early pool, but it was with a 2 hatch before pool build. And I didn't understand what was going on. My friend played Zerg and he was so hype about it. I was like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. I was like, okay, I don't know what this game is, but I believe he did the good plays.
I mean, I suppose at the time it was easier to come up with really new stuff because everything was kind of new. I mean, every Kakamania idea you had was a new thing that no one has ever tried before. And nowadays we get hyped because someone makes a spore somewhere.
It's true.
I don't know how many spores True makes, though. He usually uses queens to defend against air. Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? Huh?
I don't know. I don't get it. It's fine.
Alright, Reverse is getting a Baning Nest. Papa Panda is skipping the Baning Nest, going straight for an Evo Chamber.
He
Gonna
favored
go
the
with-
+1 Lings last game. Maybe it's
maybe
that.
+1 Carapace Lings, because they can withstand one Baneling hit, I believe. With the Carapace, if I'm not
Lings is
mistaken.
about to have their Red Bull.
Which I probably am. Oh no, it's getting +1 melee. And the reverse is just going to push more. Just get no, gonna get Roach Warren, 14 Zerglings. We'll get a lot of Zerglings and a Roach Warren to follow up.
Reverse hasn't scouted the third base yet. I think he just senses weakness and is like, okay, I guess I just kill.
Yeah. Well, maybe suspects he sees the count of the drones. He sees how many Zerglings there are here to defend and Queens. Oh, the drones are being pulled. We may ourselves a brand new champion right here, because Papa Panda is losing all of these drones. The Queen is barely alive. More reinforcements coming in. Oof.
It's technically a hold. We're back to starting workers.
Yeah, but Reverse has 21 workers to 16, and an army supply that would keep on going, and the Roach Warren as well. So that's a follow-up. 18 more Zerglings running across the map. Reverse does have the Baning Nest. Hasn't made any Banings here, which I really don't like, because a couple of Banings would be really helpful in zoning out those Zerglings of Papa Panda. See, this is a situation where one Baning hit can win the game.
I hope that Reverse completes the wall at home because... Okay, that's good. Because the counterattack coming across the map could be doing a lot of damage. He's been droning at home, and just the sheer number of Lings and the fact they're going to have +1.
He should be able to hold enough. With the Banings, he should be able to delay the attack enough that he gets some roaches out. And remember, Papa Panda does not have any Banelings. No Banelings.
That's true.
Yeah, nice connections. Not the greatest, but this one gets better and better.
It's good enough.
It whittles down the number of not SCVs, Zerglings. Completely different unit. Number of Zerglings that Papa Panda has here. And Reverse has 30 workers to 16. I'm not going to be able to lose a lot here. Still manages to plug that wall. Now Papa Panda is on 3 bases, but he can barely mine on 1.
And he's still only making Lings as well.
Yeah, he stopped mining gas as well. There's nothing else coming other than Zerglings. Oh. And Reverse has this wall nicely plugged. Roaches with Queen backups. It would be nice if he had some more Banelings here to bust up those Zerglings. Because it could take a bit of damage, but it does have the production to really take this, making more and more roaches.
I think it's worth hardwalling off
He's going to go down.
For Reverse now.
Oof. The first 24 army supply to 18, and that's from roaches. Starting
now they're +1
roach range. Yeah, this is gonna be a hold. GG's called, well played, and GG.
GG.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a brand new SDO champion in Reverse, taking out the current reigning champion in Papa Panda, the beautiful ZVZ that we haven't had for well over a year. Oh boy, Papa Panda saying that was a lot of fun. Yep, it was. It's nice and fresh to see some quality ZVZs.
Yeah, it was really solid play by Reverse the whole way through as well.
Also, I believe the only match we didn't see today is TVT. The only matchup. We saw PvP, we saw a ZVZ, of course, ZVP, and ZVT. Yeah, we did we see any TVPs? Yeah, we did. So, wait, did we actually?
What does Legend play? Did we watch Stardock's first games?
No, we did not. So no,
Okay.
we may not have seen a TVP.
Maybe not. Oh, which one was the first game that was cast? Was that
Potato
Pleb
Pleb
first?
versus Behemoth. That was. Oh wait, that was a TVP, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think that was a Behemoth is Protoss, right? I think Behemoth is Protoss. Look, that's how good my memory is. I already forgot the first match of the day. Yeah.
Well, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much for having me as your co-caster today.
Yeah, Lumiya, everyone. The very first Sea Duckling Open champion right here. Also, the very first co-caster, I believe. At least my co-caster. Yeah.
I think so.
Man, the times we had back in the days.
Back in our days.
Back in my days, we didn't have medics. None of this bird war nonsense. We had Marines. They took drugs and they died.
Like
the way Marines are supposed to. Like men. All right. Thank you, of course, to Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Senseki, otherwise known as the 16th Squid Sensaki, otherwise known as Group Hero of the Wasteland and Savior of Esports. It is Group. She was the admin, streamer, observer, manager, organizer, producer, producer, if you will, director maybe, of today's tournament. So give her all a nice shout out. She deserves it. Thank you to Kerwin for casting the first few games there, and thank you all for watching. So it's a nice, great little tournament here. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Some more GSL versus the world tomorrow and the day after that. Play the game. Play some StarCraft. Stretch your roaches. Hydrate your hydras. Drain your disruptors. And just play more of this wonderful game. I won't, because I hate it. I hate playing this game. I don't get
You're really
people who play
selling this game to me.
So we should leave you. We should go raid some StarCraft-related tournaments. So stick around. We'll show you some other great stuff. Congratulations again to Rivers or S River, who definitely earned the privilege of having me learn how to do the entire introduction backwards somehow. I'm going to try my best.
You really owe it to him now. I mean, he won it.
Yep. So hype it up. When we are going to be raiding Namshar, I believe. Let's all get good and prosper. That should be my thing from now on. Get good and prosper. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.